family, it's like you don't even know the people, a lot of people that you're dealing with, even your family, friends, kids, all of that stuff. You don't know who they truly are until they get tested with a situation. They'll get tested with something, and then once they're tested, you will see, is your daddy a real daddy or not? Is your mom a real mom or not? Is your sister or your brothers really got your back, or they might don't? Is your family who they say they are, or they might not be? But you don't know until you get in that situation and get tested, fam. You know, I was thinking about it earlier and just seeing how a lot of people like to say things as if they was written in stone, as if they commandments, you know. Oh, this is what it is, but they haven't been tested though, you know. Even Moses got tested. Before he got the commandments, he had to get tested. He had to go off by himself. He had to see the burning bush, you know. That's what one thing that really blows my mind about certain people, that they will quote scriptures that they're not living and walking. They'll say things that they're not standing on or they're not about. And when the fire comes, they run, and you can instantly say that you ain't, I thought you just said that you was about this. You're not about that. You know, if I haven't learned nothing else in life, actions speak louder than words. I remember they used to tell me, you know, you can talk that talk, but can you walk that walk? You know, those hallways alone down there in prison. They used to say that. You talking, can you walk it though? Because you talking all that tough stuff, but when you get down there, you're going to actually be around somebody that's tough. And you still talking. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I learned, fam, that we literally have to be tested. Our friends, your loved ones, like people going to be tested. You know, it's crazy because even the scriptures talking about how you get tested and tried to show, you know, who you are, to show what your spirit is, to see, is this person really who they say they are? And it doesn't happen, fam, until you go through a certain situation. Like, it's not going to be when everything is cool and nice and smooth and y'all singing and joyful and party. It ain't going to be when, It's going to be some times when you really need them, or the situation really need to be shown. Man, if this is who this person say they is, now it's the time to show. And when that time comes, they didn't show who they was, fam. They didn't show who you thought they was. They showed you, but it wasn't who you thought they was. So it's not written in stone, fam, what you're going to do until it's done. You know, so once you survive something, fam, and you go through it and you make it to that other side, you got something to share with someone. But it's only the person that's woke. It's not the person that's sleeping. Don't worry about trying to wake people up. Just be that light. Keep doing what you're doing. Because, you know, it even say that Moses, once he came back with the commandments, they had to put a veil over his face. He was shining so much because he had been in the presence of the Most High. So sometimes you have to just realize that it's okay if people not understanding or they're a little fearful of what you're going through, because you got a new light on you, because you done went through something and been tested. You know, you've already been tested on who you are. They trying to figure it out. You ain't trying to figure it out. You know, already been tested. And once they see, they're like, oh, he went through this, or she went through this, and they survived this, and they survived. I don't know nobody else that survived. Yep, that's who they are then. You know, I hear a lot of people say a lot of things, man, about going through stuff, saying what they won't do. But once they go through it, it's a different terminology. They have a different ideology about the situation. You know what I mean? Now they thinking different, like, oh, okay. So, you know, I have realized, fam, that I don't read anything, especially character, until it's been tested. Test character. You know, even the person that you want to be with, you want to spend a relationship. When y'all go through certain things, that's when you see who they are. Are they down for you? Are they with you for, you know, finances or comfort, or, you know, or for when you up and you in the limelight, you know, when they willing to go through the dark hours with you too, you know. So you don't know, fam, until you've been tested, fam. And that's one thing that blows my mind about, you know, thinking about the scriptures this morning about the 3 Hebrew boys. It said they went in the fire, fam, but they came out without smelling like smoke. You get it? Without smelling like smoke. So you can go through something, fam, and you can literally go through it, and it could burn somebody else up. And you can go through it and it won't burn you up. And you're going to even come out of it, and it's going to even seem like you haven't even been in it. They're like, I know I seen him in it. I witnessed it. But he came out not even smelling like smoke. So you have to you got to be tested, fam, and you have to be able to distinguish who you are after you test. You know, after you go through that and you survive, then you can have that testimony. Then you got that tablet written in stone of, this is who he is. Yeah, he gonna get his hog on. Yeah, this is the welding coach. Yeah, yeah, survive by welding. Yeah, live to be remembered. Yeah, that's him. Black Phoenix. Yeah, that's him. You know, because you got to be tested, fam. And once you do, then people will know who you are. Like, it's different when you saying one thing and you doing another. Sometimes you just got to be tested, fam. And through all the situations, fam, I just feel like when it's your time, or when it's my time to get to that next level, that's all it is. It's just a time situation. And we just got to realize that time works differently. You know, there's many things that I wanted right now that I'm glad I didn't get it when I wanted it. But I'm grown enough now, fam, to tell you that I'm glad certain things that I wanted, I'm glad I didn't get it because I wasn't ready for it. You know, so we have to be humble enough to say, you know what? Once I survive this, once I've been tested, once I'm ready, everything gonna fall into its place. But just keep that in mind, fam. You know, you're not gonna get that commandment until you've been tested. It's not gonna get written in stone until you go through something. And once you go through something, then it's gonna get written in stone. And what is written in stone gonna be a testimony to others that this actually happened. This was survived. And not only did this person do it, you can do it. And that's the part that changed the game. All right.